Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 11 of Ben Jammin Shams. Today, I would like to talk to you about the sci-fi mystery TV series Tru Calling, created by John Harmon Feldman. It only ran for 2 seasons, unfortunately. It ran from October 30th, 2003 to April 21st, 2005. A synopsis of the TV show for you is Tru Davies is the main character. Her name is spelled Tru, so the show is called Tru Calling. It's Tru Calling, so that way you can be able to find it better. There's no E, so that way you won't misspell it and not be able to find the series when you're looking for it. But anyway, so Tru Davies, she's a medical student and she just graduates from college and she's looking for a job and she can't find one in her field. And you know how that is when you graduate from college. You can't find something right away unless you're blessed and you find something before you graduate. But she can't, so she runs out and is looking for a job. And she's sitting there with her colleagues and there are her fellow colleagues and her peers and says, "Yeah, I'm looking for a job." And one of them, jokingly says, "Well, why don't you go down to the morgue because they're looking for somebody to work third shift because nobody wants to work third shift at the morgue." Which I'm like, yeah, I agree with them, so I don't blame them for not wanting to work there either. But she's like, "I need a job and it's in my field, so I'm going to go on ahead and do this." And thank God she does. She goes down and talks to Davis, who is the head of the department, the head of the morgue down there, and he hires her immediately. And on her first day of work, when she's by herself, one of the corpses wakes up and asks her for help, and then something magical happens, and she goes back in time. But you have to see the show to find out what happens. But it's absolutely worthwhile watching. The cast of the show, Tru Davies is played by Eliza Dushku, and you might know her as Faith from Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and she was also in this series called Dollhouse, which I'm actually going to start watching. It seems like it's really amazing, and she's in it, so that's the one reason why I would watch it. She was also in Wrong Turn, the movie Wrong Turn. If you've not seen that movie, it's absolutely amazing too. She's just an outstanding actress, and she's absolutely flawless to look at too, so it makes it even better benefit to watch the movie. Davis, her boss at the morgue, is played by the one and only Zach Galifianakis. If you're not familiar with his work, he was Alan in all the Hangover movies, and he still has his beard, yes, which is even more hilarious. That cat is his signature beard is always everywhere. Her brother, Tru Davies' brother, Harrison Davies, is played by Shawn Reeves. And in season 2, she gets another pivotal character joins the show by the name of Jack Harper, and he's played by the one and only Jason Priestley from Beverly Hills 90210. Now, this show originally aired on Fox, and then during the second season, the Sci-Fi Network, Sci-Fi Channel, bought it, and they only end up making only one episode. So there's only 26 episodes in this whole series, which is worth watching. It's a worthwhile binge, if you're sitting there at home and you want to quarantine again, and you need something really good to watch, and you need to really use 26 hours really well. This would be the show to watch if you're going to try to use up your 26 hours in perfect time. It was produced by 3 different companies: Original Films, 20th Century Fox, and Oh That Gus Incorporated. And it was distributed by 20th Century Fox. So there's 3 fun facts about this show that I'm dying to share with you. The lead actress Eliza Dushku, John Harmon Feldman wrote Tru Calling, Tru Calling, for Eliza, because he loved her so much, and that he thought that he likes her acting and her art, so he wanted to make something to keep her going, to keep her out there, because he wanted more people to see her and just discover how amazingly talented she is. So he wrote this series for her. The second fun fact is that Eliza Dushku turned down playing Faith in a spinoff of Buffy, in a spinoff called Faith from Buffy the Vampire Slayer, because she played Faith on Buffy. And the third fun fact, which I think you guys will think is really cute, but Shawn Reeves, who plays her brother Harrison, he plays her younger brother Harrison, and Eliza Dushku, Tru, she's older than Harrison. But in real life, the actor Shawn, he is 2 years older than Eliza Dushku, so he is older than her, which I think is pretty cute as well, that he plays the younger brother. Why I like the show is, of course, it's in the sci-fi genre, which is absolutely a great genre to be in if you're an actor or producer, director, or do any sort of thing in the industry. Sci-fi really loves its people, and they don't forget you, and they come back for you. And really, once you do something in sci-fi, you're pretty much locked in to do other works and other projects, which is absolutely phenomenal because it's a great genre to be in. But it's visually spectacular. It's written well. It's acted well, of course. The production is outstanding. It's filmed in Canada, so it's really beautiful. But I mean, they could film it here in the United States and be just as beautiful. But it's cheaper in Canada, if I'm not mistaken. Don't quote me on it. And it's what is this here? And it's just a really nice. Another reason why I like it is just it's very personal to me. It's just a really beautiful show to watch, and I've loved Eliza Dushku since I saw her on Buffy, and it's nice to see her do other roles. And she's very talented. She's pretty much an action adventure heroine if they would just put her in more things, which I would love to see her in. So I just wanted to say thank you to everybody that put in all the effort into making this 26 episode series what it was, and it is still very beautiful, and it's a very great series. The fans still follow it. Like, you can see all the kinds of different information, and there was different fanfares and different what do they call those? Not festivals, but shucks. But anyway, they have like the convention. Sorry, it's a convention. They have different conventions. They have Tru Calling conventions that you can go to as well. So if you like this episode, please click like over here. And if you want to subscribe to me, which would be really beautiful too, just hit right here and hit subscribe. And if you want to follow me, or if you want, I'm sorry, not follow me. Well, yeah, follow me, you can subscribe. And if you want to follow Eliza Dushku, you can follow her on Twitter at Eliza Dushku, which is her name. And it is spelled ELIZA Dushku, so you can find her on Twitter. Thank you very much for listening to this and watching this, and y'all have an absolutely great day. Can't wait to see you again. Bye.